Yes.
Snow?
What is it?
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too.
Hey guys, it's me, Clubus Games here, and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us, Episode 2, Part 1, with your favorite YouTube gamer, Clubus Games here. In the last episode, we found that Snow was dead. We took a kind of deer. I don't remember which one it was. But yeah, we made it out of the trap. But let's continue where we left off. If it would load.
Mr. Toad?
Do something, Big B, before he completely tears up the place.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
I promise.
Thank you for trusting me.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Come with me.
No.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow!
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy.
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Holly, you're out of paper towels and, they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named... Fuck, man!
This fucking lapdog. Only comes sniffing around this part of town. Rich fucks in the woodlands need a shelter. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
Total Games presents, in association with Vertigo from DC. Okay, never mind. Gosh. Hi, Bigby.
Mr. Wolf!
Yes, no incident. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Can't believe Snow is dead. Hopefully.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be.
We're in the police office.
If you just
being
cooperate
interviewed.
and answer the questions, you can
Or-
go home. Maybe get some sleep.
Whatever it's called.
How are you
Interrogating.
feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be better when I find who did this. Which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby.
Gosh.
Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You know, I hate to say it, but I don't think you do.
Of course. You're right. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
Yeah, being videotaped and watched.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No? Didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding.
What the?
Are you okay? You don't look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
Do you hear that?
What the heck?
Please. Please.
Oh my gosh. Well, something just got hurt.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Just make it stop. Please.
Okay. Wait.
We have to
Oh,
go
hi, Crane.
now.
What did you do to her?
She'll be fine. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the Woodlands. Well, hurry up.
Okay, good job taking that photo. I hear a phone in the background. Must be a home phone. I guess we're doing our own case, which is probably really good. Heading back to the Woodland Crane.
Thanks for the lift.
Certainly. We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him.
He's working for somebody. And whoever it is wants him snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're involved in the murders.
I think so. Somehow they are.
I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Gosh. When do you care about Snow? I always treated her like crap. You're the one yelling at her in the last episode.
One of us dies, and now, for it to be Snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really
I'll be
happening.
nice, though.
Yeah. It's hard.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Tell me about it.
Did she, give any indication to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was, I guess, fine, I suppose.
She could come off as callous sometimes, but she wasn't really. She said that she wanted to change things, make it easier for Fables to get help when they need it.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
I got it.
Ooh, Big B. That's sass.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on, just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, this is
It's
Bluebeard.
a lot less painful for
I
you.
wanted to tell you guys,
Theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that?
for the
I
people
just
that
thought
have
you
watched
really
The Walking
liked
Dead,
rubbing your little sword.
the same voice character of Lee
What the hell
is
do you think you're
Bluebeard.
doing?
Okay?
Hello, Ichabod.
I like the idea of that.
Sheriff,
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Yeah, I recognize the voice.
Hello, Big B.
Hey,
What
Big B.
answers, D?
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
I'm glad you have a sense of humor. I hope that means you're willing to cooperate. Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Back in the alley, you mentioned your employer. Who is it? Who are you working for?
Why? You looking to change your occupation?
I'm not fucking around here, D. All right, D.
Gosh.
Let's get to know each other.
Just... Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please.
Snow was murdered, D. She was important to me. If you know who did this, you have to tell me.
I don't know what to tell you. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't know who did it.
Gosh.
Just tell me who your employer is.
I'd like to help you, but I can't. My brother and I, we got a thing about loyalty. We do our job and we keep our mouths shut. If we don't hold up our end, we don't get paid.
Your brother. Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on her?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Money and a cigar. Oh, and a wine bottle.
He's being too...
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
I'm declaring a tax on uncooperative troublemakers.
You taking out a loan? You might not like the interest on that.
You'll need to account for that. You can't just... There are procedures to be followed. We'll
Right.
talk about it later.
Go
So
away.
where's your brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up and I went to find Faith. I don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody.
You were looking for Faith?
Look, I went to her apartment. That's no secret. You saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
All right, D. What did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it. You know, I really like spending
You just carry this around?
always handy that way.
Ooh, I got an idea. Let's get him drunk. He'll talk.
Couldn't hurt, I guess.
Look, Bigby, this isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Let me handle this.
Go away, babe. Bluebeard.
Come on, Dee, what did you want from Faith? Sweet girl like her.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them.
She stole from you?
Not from me. She stole from my boss. I ain't got nothing worth taking.
Your boss.
Well, that brings me back to my first question. Who are you working for?
You're gonna get me in trouble, Big B. I can't answer any more of your questions.
This imbecile.
I'm saving that.
This is really... What's the point of this?
Real nice.
Why don't you just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy. I believe Beauty on that one. But I can't
Beauty?
give you that information. That's where I gotta draw the line.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? Yeah, we're real close.
Oh my gosh.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard! And not getting any answers from him this way. Snow White is dead. One of us. And you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done!
Bluebeard!
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Stop this
Bluebeard.
right now!
You enjoying yourself?
Immensely.
Oh my god.
No.
What's going on down here?
Snow!
Snow?
Oh my gosh. This is getting... Oh. Oops. This is getting good, boys. Girls. Telltale Games presents a Telltale Game story. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go. Group Among Us. My gosh, this game is getting good. I played it through before, but I'm trying not to reveal any spoilers. So I'm trying to give a good impression like it can first. Because I want you to experience just like I did when I first started this game. First watched it from Y Simmer. Episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that. I thought you could control yourself.
I didn't lay a hand on him. I wanted to do things the right way, but Bluebeard had other ideas. I tried to stop him, Snow.
Yeah.
Gosh. Snow?
You really scared us. If we'd just known you weren't actually dead...
I was working on this case. After our conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer.
I'm glad you took care of things.
Thanks.
Goodness.
Snow?
What is it?
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Yep.
I just feel like
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Snow, it's not your fault.
But she looked just like me. That can't be a coincidence. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me.
Glamour.
I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs? Waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Whoa, Snow. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now. He just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
Myself.
Right.
Gosh.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
I think I want to look at the body first. Then we'll go talk to Toad. I think that's what we're gonna do.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I almost forgot.
Come on.
Goodness. Feel bad for Snow. The Witching Well Chamber. Whoa.
Wow. I didn't realize... I've never seen her face before now.
Are you gonna be okay? You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be
Goodness.
fine. It's just a little strange. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do.
What's this brooch?
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
It looks just like Faith's did. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests. If the neck wound was the same, there might be a ribbon in her mouth too. Anything?
No.
Nothing. So, it's not exactly the same.
Can you close her mouth? Thanks.
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
There were cinder blocks tied to her ankles.
Cinder blocks?
So she would sink.
Oh.
Gosh.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else?
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing. That's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
Hmm.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it?
Flower.
Flowers.
Yeah. You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Snow, I need to open her coat.
Bigby, just let me.
Are you still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected.
Get out of here, Crane. Let me
What have you
finish.
found out?
I haven't finished yet.
Well, get on with it then. We can't waste too much time here. The killer might be preparing another attack as we speak.
We should keep going.
What is
Whoa.
that?
It's your perfume.
How did you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
What the heck?
I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic. Though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous.
Will you keep quiet? Huh.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
I think I can figure it out. Something to do with these rings here.
Hmm. pretty easy. With some moose
deer.
or deer?
What does that mean? Oh.
Oh.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think... This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore. Let me guess. It's my hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who did this, Bigby?
What the heck?
She's a troll?
You gotta
Oh
be
my
kidding
gosh.
Yeah, she's a troll. Can we move on?
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you?
She looks like Holly.
The owner of the Trip Trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
Oh
She's
yeah, remember
reported
her
missing, but
sister's missing.
I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
Do you want to talk to TJ first?
Yeah, I do.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
We'll fill you in later.
Good, good.
I think we're gonna go ahead and here, guys. In the next part, we'll talk to TJ and Toad about the missing incident, and we'll talk to Holly and see what she has to say about Lily. See how we'll handle that. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, follow me at Twitter at ClayGames, and on Instagram at ClayPlusGames. Hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful magnificent day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Walking Dead, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Enjoy. Bye, guys.